This is how you can make delicious homemade pizza dough from scratch right from your kitchen without the fuss of getting pizza dough from outside. Measure out about 370 grams of warm water, about 2 grams of active dry yeast, about 4 grams of honey. Mix all of that together into the warm water until everything's combined evenly. I like to use bread flour, but you can use all-purpose flour. Measure 390 grams and put that into a mixing bowl. Measure another 200 grams of flour and set that aside. Then put aside about 12 grams of salt, also about 17 grams of olive oil. Let's check on the yeast mixture. If it's bubbling, that means it's activated and ready to use. Dig a small hole in the flour just for the yeast mixture to sit in. Now start mixing by hand. You definitely want to incorporate all the ingredients into a slurry, looks like that there. Then start pouring the rest of your flour, as well as the salt and the olive oil into the mixture. Keep mixing by hand until everything looks like a dry but somewhat incorporated ball. Now dust a surface with a little bit of flour and put your mixture right on top of that surface. Now is where you start kneading the dough. You're going to use one hand, usually your more dominant hand, to go from the top to push the dough forward, and use your other hand behind your dominant hand to pull the dough and rotate the dough. You're going to see as you knead, the dough is going to get smoother and smoother and smoother, and it's going to form that gluten structure that allows the dough to stretch and form that flavor. After about 15 minutes, start shaping your dough into a ball, rolling it towards you, making sure you drag the dough on the surface to create a ball, which will actually tighten the skin on the top and smooth the whole dough ball out as well. You can really see this dough start to smooth out. Give it a few pats just for good measure. Now put a little olive oil into the mixing bowl or wherever you're going to bulk ferment the dough, and place that dough right into the bowl. Mix it around just so the olive oil's in the bottom. Cover the dough and you're going to let it rest for about 1 hour. When we come back to it, the dough should have about doubled in size. Dust your surface again and put that dough right on that dusted surface. Now you're going to slice the dough right in half, creating 2 baguette-like strips. And then you can start to roll the dough under you, creating a little bit of a ball. And then using your thumb and your middle finger, or your index finger, pinch off the dough after you've rolled about halfway to create a ball. Now make sure you roll the ball into a ball form. After you're done with it, you can go ahead and set that aside. We're going to be creating 4 dough balls in total using the same technique for the other one, pinching off and creating a ball with the other 2 as well. All these dough balls should be between 220 to 240 grams, but if you want to weigh it out just to make sure, you can definitely do so. Now flour a container or a baking sheet. Go ahead and place your dough balls into the container or into the baking sheet. Leave an inch or 2 in between just so that they can proof. Go ahead and cover that up with saran wrap, a lid if you have one, and then wait for the magic to happen. These dough balls should take